Are Trump supporters falsely getting blamed for the damage created at the Capitol building? More video evidence may be exposing what the mainstream media refuses to put out. And who is the lady known as OnionTowel Elizabeth? Plus, why are these social media giants now deleting non-violent groups but still allowing ones known for destroying billions of dollars worth in damages? Let's expose some potential hypocrisies. Hey, who is the former Tennessee lawmaker getting raided by the FBI and why? LawyerWayne.com has the latest information. Hey, do you remember Topanga from Boy Meets World? Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Well, is she now single and looking to mingle with you? We'll find out today in Adam's book report. Locally, is Clarksville, Tennessee, the new record holder for the world's largest spam musubi? And in the act, did they also piss off the entire state of Hawaii? Dar of Chemo's Hawaiian Bar and Grill will let us know. Plus, did VIP Clarksville just put out a sexist magazine of just men? VIP Bethany will be stopping by for some splainin. Yeah, we got all this and so much more to go over here today on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely. Woo!
He doesn't wonder what it's like on the ground in Afghanistan. He's been there, serving our country and defending Lady Liberty.
Absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's Conversation.
My name is Joe. I'm drinking a White Claw. White girl wasted.
Right off this.
And this former soldier, combat war veteran with the 2nd Brigade Combat Team Strike, 101st Airborne Division Air Assault, is ready. I am ready for some real talk. I am ready for some real facts. I am definitely ready for all of your opinions. And I'm definitely ready to party with a purpose. Absolutely great to have you aboard. Bay, how are you?
I'm good.
Bay, he's got his wicked good sandwiches hoodie on. So it says WGS. If you could create an acronym for WGS and type it in those comments. That's not wicked good sandwiches. Love to hear your responses. What's up, Lawyer Wayne?
What's up, Joe?
Lawyer Wayne, you got a drawing of an NPC?
I'm back to trolling. I know yesterday was a bit of a serious show.
Yeah.
But I'm back to saying provocative nonsense just to stir people up.
Yeah, not to stir the pot. LawyerWayne.com. Know your rights, know your options. He's a real lawyer, and yes, he really has 9 kids, all from him. Right.
Ding.
Ding.
That goes in your bank account.
Yeah, there it is. There's the shameless plug for LawyerWayne.com.
Thank you.
We did one last night at trivia.
What's
too.
the
You see
oldest?
that one?
What's the oldest, Wayne?
Oldest is 16.
So 16 years ago, Wayne said, "Honey, there's going to be a time when stimulus checks will come out. Go for 9!
That's right.
Go for 9!"
Been planning for this moment for years.
Do you get 600 for every kid, or is there a cap on it?
Read the law.
Wow, I just thought about that. You are a stimulus packet.
We just see Wayne just go, all
Back.
right.
$720 billion of it went to Lawyer Wayne.
Yeah.
No wonder why he's able to bring in White Claws every show.
You know what?
Thought
I don't
about
even feel
that.
bad taking 2.
Yeah, you rolling in the dough. The $600 man.
Causing what you can afford right now.
And he has raised his kids so modestly. You know what I mean? Like they don't
Yes.
need the latest iPhone. They don't even have phones.
Yeah, they do now.
All right.
Good looking kids.
What's up,
too.
Adam? How you
Yeah,
doing?
the
What's up, Joe? How's it
16-year-old
going?
just got an iPhone 1.
What's up, Adam? How you doing?
I'm
All
doing
right?
good, man. Yeah.
Abby
Really happy.
Normal, huh?
Abby Normal.
Young
I'm
Frankenstein.
I'm on a Mel Brooks kick recently.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the best Mel Brooks movie?
Oh man, don't tell me that one. It's
What
a tie.
is the Mel Brooks best movie?
For
Type it
me,
in.
between two movies, Blazing Saddles and Young Frankenstein.
Okay. I'm gonna have to argue that.
Spaceballs and Blazing Saddles.
I agree.
I mean, Spaceballs is up there. But History of the World Part 1.
Yeah.
That's a good one too.
Coach Chestnut, your answer?
To what?
Well, I know you're not a movie guy, and you didn't have a TV growing up. Mel Brooks movies? Do you know any? No, that's a no. That's a no.
Oh, I got that.
Loving basketball. I don't know.
There you go.
Mel Brooks, Blazing Saddles. bar
Blazing,
none.
yeah.
No, what's the movie with him and he's a cop and oh shoot.
I think you get the wrong guy. That's
You're
Mel
thinking
Gibson.
of Mel Gibson.
That's
Oh,
you're thinking
yeah,
Lethal
see?
Weapon.
If there was ever a movie that couldn't be made today,
This
it's
is why I don't
Blazing
chime
Saddles.
in. This is why I don't chime when it comes
I
to
love
movies.
it. Hey,
And you thought I was lying before. Now you believe me.
If you confuse Mel Brooks with Mel Gibson, yes, I believe you.
Now you believe me.
believe
It was
sir.
Mel Torme. That's who it was. That's
Mel Torme. Coach, I'm glad your foot is healed. We missed
Yes, I'm back. What's my doctor now? I can't remember his name.
Dr. Foot.
Oh man, I can't
you. Dr.
remember.
Scholes, right?
Yeah.
Very good.
Dr. Scholes.
He's at the on-site clinic by the library. Like, yo, he gave me a couple of shots and some pills. and-
I'm glad the gangrene didn't expand past your
it
foot.
was a little infection. It was,
Yeah.
so
After the shots and pills, did he say, "Hey, tell your friends"?
no, because you know he works for the county, so he probably. If you're an county employee, you ain't gonna see him. And acupuncture works.
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. What's up, Melissa Marquet?
There's a dog here. I'm so happy to.
Okay, that's
We
great.
see.
I stole Dar's dog.
Crime
You don't-
411.
You didn't kiss him in the mouth, did you?
I did.
Melissa Marquet of Crime
Dogs'
411.
mouths are the cleanest.
You guys just did a story on a cartoon in Denmark.
Yes.
What is it?
John Dillerman. And it's this is the sickest thing I've covered ever. I was pissed. Like, I
No,
almost
you
blew my
cover
amp.
murders of children.
This
and
no, you understand, bro. Bro, when bro comes out, you know.
Uh-huh.
No, it's about a cartoon character that has such an enormous, oversized penis that is uncontrollable and so flexible that he can do anything with it.
What's the name of the cartoon?
John Dillerman. And like they have videos
Oh
of
my
him
God.
like
Not pull
protecting
it up.
kids from lions at the zoo with his penis.
Oh my God! I typed in John. It's the first thing that came up.
I'm not surprised.
I told you.
CNN is saying, "Oh, don't be critical of it. You haven't even
Wait.
seen it yet." I'm like, we don't have to see it.
Hold on. Let's take a look. Let's
I'm
show
gonna get
the
fired
audience as well. Let's see what if this is cringeworthy. Dar, you haven't seen this yet, Dar?
No.
All right, here.
What a
Let's,
horrible way to have
I
eyes.
like businesses.
I
Like,
just hope it has a really
You
good
think
theme
I
song.
have time to be on the internet, dude?
all right, here we go.
It better have a good theme song.
Is this it?
I don't know. Is it? Yeah, that's it.
Oh, stop motion.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Wait a
seems
minute.
harmless.
Yeah, okay.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
don't-
wait.
Wait,
What
wait,
did we
wait.
just
Before
see?
you get caught up.
That's what
Mr.
tigers do.
FCC.
He had a big tail.
That's why Tiggers bounce.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh my God! Is
He's
that?
using his
just
penis
wrong.
as a dog leash, people.
Is he
But most
Inspector
kids-
Gadget's cousin? That's
Most kids will
weirdly
pay attention to that.
That's weirdly.
Shane!
Like this is really?
I think he just got the costume
Wait,
on
what is
backwards.
What is that?
Does she have a gun?
I hope she does.
She
She
shot him
just
down.
shot him.
She shot the
damn gun.
balloons that were carrying him
Oh.
away.
Instead of
Thank you,
gun.
Lawyer
Saving
Wayne.
him.
Right.
Okay.
That's obviously his wife.
That could have just been a
And
costume
the
on backwards.
You know what that means in English? Hung
Shoot.
John.
Is it really?
I don't know. I'm
Oh,
guessing.
I was horrified.
Don't tell me he's gonna
See,
cook.
it's normal
He
here.
cooks with his penis.
No, he doesn't.
He puts gas on the fire with. He uses his penis to light it with a gas can.
No, he doesn't.
I swear he does.
No way.
Watch, here it comes.
I don't. Oh my!
He looks like he's peeing.
He kind of is.
Are you sure it's not an umbilical cord? That's.
It looks like one.
You can stop that anytime.
Yeah.
Are you sure
yeah,
this is for children?
It is for children because they say that this is a humorous way to teach children and a lighthearted way to teach children about human anatomy.
This seemed like something a pedophile would create.
Absolutely.
sir.
Absolutely, Coach. I don't know.
Yeah, just because you can't do something.
I can't.
How many views they got, Joe?
That one. Well, this is
Well,
not
one
from-
more now that Joe looked at.
Yeah. This is this is on my history now. Great.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and wipe everything.
Can't wait to see the ads I start getting on my
Yes.
feed.
YouTube
And Joe,
now
I'll
believes
point
that you
this
want to
out to
see
you.
Danish prehensile penises.
He gonna get
For
extended.
They'll
$2.99,
shut
you can be
Joe's
that
show
big, Coach.
down. They'll shut Joe's show down for talking about the election, but they'll keep that crap up.
You know what? I mean, it is crazy, and let's start talking about it, okay? And hey, thanks for sticking around and hanging out with us. If we say anything that upsets you or that triggers you, please get out, okay? And stop reporting us as hate speech. Got into a big battle on Twitter today. Follow at Joe Padula with someone from California. Babe, remember the girl that right before she hung up and said "F you"?
Yeah.
Right. Well, she got into it and was calling me, saying I have all these Nazi guests and everything.
I'm not a
oh
Nazi.
my God.
I'm a coach.
I don't. Yeah.
Shane has a question.
Yeah. Shane, what's your question, brother? Yeah. Look at this. Yeah.
I don't want you to freak out, but I think your mom is watching this, and she said, end the video of this vulgar cartoon, Joey.
Yeah, Joey.
Oh,
Come on,
Joey.
Joey.
She used the
Oh,
full
Joey.
name, Joey.
So I agree with Joey's mom on this one.
She's the one. Melissa's the one that told us to watch it, so it's her
I
fault.
didn't say to watch it.
All microphones are getting muted until everyone understands you do not call me Joey, okay? That is reserved for my mother and maybe one of my sisters.
Yes, Joseph.
Isn't that also the name of a baby kangaroo?
Joey.
Aha. Tidbit.
Such
Baby
a
kangaroo
biblical
is called the
name.
Joey.
Let's get right into it.
I'm never not calling you Joey
No,
again.
no,
Me
don't
neither.
call me You know what? I like being called Joey. Do it.
What about
Joey.
Psychology.
what about
See,
Joseph?
Yeah, reverse psychology, my butt.
All right, we got to get into it. Let's do it. Are Trump supporters falsely getting blamed for damage? The one that's been created at the Capitol building. Yes. Well, more evidence may be exposing what the mainstream media refuses to show you. And who is the lady known as the OnionTowel Elizabeth? And why is it relevant to this conversation? Plus, why are the social media giants now deleting nonviolent groups but still allowing other known for destroying billions of dollars worth in damages? Well, let's expose some of the potential hypocrisies now on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, click like, leave your comments, and don't say Joey, and definitely help us out and share this video now. Help us get past that shadow ban, all right? Well,
Wait a minute, they shadow banning you?
yeah, I know.
No surprise
They've been doing it
there.
for quite some time now.
Hey, man.
It's almost really a compliment, right?
It's not, though. It's not a compliment.
It's an annoying compliment, but
It
you know
is.
you're doing something right.
Oh, what's up, VIP Bethany? Here, have a seat. Have a seat. We're going to get you in the rotation, all right?
Bethany.
All right, do me a favor. Just pop your head in the camera so people know who you are, all right?
Any one of them.
It's right in front of us.
Yeah, right in front of it.
Hey everybody, welcome in.
What's up, Bethany?
Look, she just went through all the cameras. Did you see
Yeah.
that? All right, it's all your boobs right now. Please sit down. Thank you. Okay, there she is. There she is.
I'm gonna let our seat back.
All right, here, grab a seat next to Bay. Grab a seat next to
Sounds
Bay.
good. I'll just walk in front of everybody's cameras.
Don't touch him.
Thanks,
Don't
guys.
touch him.
Thanks. Hello. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Bethany.
Hi, Bethany.
All right, so here's what's going on here. All right, there's been some controversy over who exactly entered the Capitol building during Wednesday's protest that turned into a riot at the building. So they've been labeled solely as Trump supporters by the mainstream media and the rest of the legacy media. But video footage appears to show something a little different. Let me pull up some video clips pieced together. Let's get into this right here. And again, leave your comments. Let me know what you think. No, that's not the one I'm looking for. Where are you? I got my video clips right here. There she is. All right, and let me put it on the screen for those watching and those on iHeartRadio and all the other listening devices. If you want to see what we're looking at, just go to the Joe Padula Show Facebook page while it's still up and not deleted, and also the YouTube channel as well. Follow on BitChute and Rumble. Crazy times, man. Crazy times.
I really want to hear you say, let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah, I think that's trademarked. I don't know
No,
if
I
that
really
too.
don't think we should
You
say
could do it. It's going to cost you about $150,000.
Yeah.
Wait, that's really a trademark thing?
Yeah.
Michael Buffett.
Come on, really?
You better not say it too
Wow.
loud.
All right, I really don't want to hear you say it.
Trump supporters have
All right, here, let's take a look and a listen.
Trump supporters have largely been blamed for the violence against police officers and property, but video footage appears to show a different story. This video taken by NTD's on-the-ground reporters shows Trump supporters trying to stop the people smashing windows of the Capitol building and calling them Antifa. You can hear them saying anyone who does this is not with us. It appears other protesters grab his leg and pull him down to stop him from breaking the window. Other videos show pro-Trump protesters booing those breaking in and calling them Antifa. This video appears to show them trying to stop the people smashing windows and shoving them towards the police. We do know that many genuine Trump supporters did make it inside the barricades of the Capitol building. A number of them say they didn't use violence to get in, but were let in. In this video, police appear to open the barricades. Zach Voorhees, a former Google employee turned whistleblower, recorded a video of a Trump supporter who left the rally after things turned violent. He claims he overheard a plot to make Trump supporters look bad.
They were dressed as Trump supporters, but I could tell by their conversation that they were looking to do, and I heard them say, we got to shake this up so that these people look bad. And I saw them break a window on the Capitol.
Wednesday night, Congressman Mo Brooks urged people to not rush judgment on who assaulted the Capitol building. Brooks said on Twitter that another congressman told him that intelligence suggested Antifa was going to try to infiltrate the rally by dressing like Trump supporters. One protester who was at the forefront inside the Capitol and witnessed a woman getting shot has been identified as John Sullivan. He told 2KUTV News that he didn't support President Trump, but attended the protest to document it. Sullivan is a Black Lives Matter activist and the founder of Insurgents USA. On January 1st, he urged comrades to show up to the January 6th march. He wrote on Twitter, "We need numbers to show up. No fascist in D.C. March against fascism. Spread the word, comrades. #FTrump, #Antifa." He was also arrested in July for allegedly rioting and making threats of violence. In video captured by BG on the scene, he can be heard saying to other BLM activists that they need to rip Trump out of office and start a revolution.
We got to rip Trump out of that office right over there. I want y'all to be after me. It's time for a revolution.
Much is still unknown about who exactly smashed the windows of the Capitol and what their intentions were. An investigation is underway. Grace Coulter, NTD News.
All right, so there's just some of the information that we're going to be going over here in just a moment. Plus, again, oh my God, look at this. We have lost on Twitter over 250 followers in the last 24 hours.
Lost?
Mm-hmm.
You have?
Yep.
Wow.
They're deleting so many accounts, so many people's accounts.
That's wild.
So many people. And I don't even have a large Twitter following, and large Twitter audience. Most of our audience is via iHeart and Facebook. But yeah, unbelievable. But okay. Now, the word of potential actors also being brought in. What's Lawyer Wayne? What's the guy with the Chewbacca outfit?
The QAnon sham?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's also going on his information, LinkedIn and stuff. Actor, voice actor, and an actor in there.
He's an actor, but he's also an activist.
Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah. The
activist.
The activist.
Yeah.
But check this out. This is some weird stuff. You see this girl right
I
here?
like her. Did you got her audio?
Yes. So
it's a revolution.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one, Coach. Here, let me. Where's her video?
Do you have the video on that one?
Yeah.
They sprayed me.
Are they
play stupid games, get stupid prizes?
Did they take down her video?
They might have taken down the video.
Are you kidding
Censorship
me?
at its finest.
That's not censorship. That's free comedy.
Seriously, our Constitution has no value if they're just going to keep censoring people. I mean, come on.
No, they can't censor her.
This is.
She give her name. She been ever commit a crime. She's going straight to prison.
She's Elizabeth.
Yeah, Elizabeth from Knoxville.
That's what she says.
Here,
Zip code 37218.
Oh, look for OnionTowel lady.
OnionTowel lady.
OnionTowel. Look at that. I type in O and OnionTowel lady comes on up.
First one.
Wow.
There she is.
What happened to you?
I got maced.
You got maced.
No, she didn't.
Right, she's saying she got maced by the police. Bay, you say immediately no, she didn't. Why's that?
Because her nose ain't running.
I was just going to say, she didn't look like she'd been
And
maced.
the eyes
The eyes aren't red. Yeah.
So, all right, let's play it and then we'll analyze it.
And what happened? You were trying to go inside the Capitol?
I made it like a foot inside and they pushed me out.
Number one, she rub in the face. You don't do that when you get sprayed.
What do you do?
Water.
Water?
You water or you let it air out itself. You don't put anything else on it.
That ain't what you're supposed to, but she don't know no better.
They maced me.
What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Elizabeth. I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee.
And why did you want to go in?
We're storming the Capitol. It's a revolution.
Wow.
What happened to you?
All right, now take a look at some of these images here. All right, there she is, right? There's the towel. There's what they're saying is an onion to make the tears. Do you see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe it's ice.
I don't think so.
It's an onion. Look at it.
That's some yellow ice. That's some pea ice right there.
Pea ice.
She rubbed all the mace onto it.
Eh?
I love the theory that it's an onion. The video's not clear
Well,
enough.
you know who else is calling it now an onion?
Who's that?
A big Trump-hating website.
Yeah.
TMZ.
Really?
A lot of people seem to think it's an onion.
TMZ is now confirming that it is an onion.
And
Wow, that's lame.
So why would you have, quote unquote, some type of actor or actress here saying the cops, it's a revolution, right? Inciting, perhaps?
Wow.
A big chunk of ice would make sense if you got maced or something like that to rub it on your face.
Define revolution.
Yeah. Well, in her
no, I know what the definition is.
Right.
Tell me what the definition is. Let's tell America. Seriously, what's a revolution? Because words matter.
I hear you. I hear you.
Okay, what is a revolution?
Well, here's the thing. I'm guessing, and based on like what Bay just said there, that this person did not get maced. Okay, you would see definitely some physical signs on the face if she was maced, and she's saying that the police maced her, right? So, well, the police maced me. I'm trying to build up anger to whoever's out there and sympathy for me, a young lady who got maced by the cops, and we're storming the Capitol. Well, it sounds like a little too much of a setup to me.
I don't know. I hope she reaches out to us. I'd like to ask.
I would. She's in Knoxville. I'd love to get her on the show.
If my theory that it's ice is right, that makes sense. I would put ice on myself after getting
Shane,
maced,
I saw your hand raised.
The microphone.
So back on the subject of the people breaking into the Capitol.
Yes.
Lavon Marie Ullman.
What's up, Lavon? How you doing?
I'm sorry if I pronounce your last name wrong, but
well, saying it longer doesn't help.
But she said, we'll know now the truth is coming out. My friend's friend was there. She said they weren't Trump supporters that broke into the Capitol.
Yeah, I mean, these are the reports that are coming out, but I'm just saying the mainstream media isn't even talking about it, let alone debating and discussing it. Here, check this out.
You mean the Democratic propaganda machine?
Sometimes they are, and they're not, like take CNN, MSNBC. They're not very shy about where they stand politically, but then you have places like ABC, NBC, CBS,
Yes, yeah.
where they
MSNBC,
where they say, here's just the news, but it seems to be the tense. There is a bias. Now take a look at this one.
Watch Good Morning Vietnam. It's like the guys in there going, what you can and can't report.
Leader McCarthy, leader in the House, said to us he.
Look, I just left the protest at the Capitol building, and I got a big bruise on my leg. I had a difficult time pulling off the act that I was paid to do. And I'm making this video because I want to confess that I was paid to pretend to protest today. I can't say by who, but I will just say that it's a organized effort.
No, it goes deeper than that.
It's got Mary hair going on.
I agree with Lawyer Wayne.
It is way deeper.
I've been talking to some of my sources.
Yeah.
They let me know what's really going on.
See, Lawyer Wayne knows things.
Yeah.
Now, I go to my sources, like the Babylon Bee. Congress upset as they're the only criminals allowed in the Capitol.
Yeah.
I love the Babylon Bee. They're so funny. But yeah, I'm just saying, because I take a look at what is being put out there, such as, what is this one right here? I believe this is the headlining news of the New York Times, where it says, Trump incites mob.
Unreal.
Okay? That was their headline. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, I watched the entire speech to include, let's pull up the Trump quote from Trump, rally at speech, 18 minutes, 16 seconds in. Quote, I know that, let me try that again. I know that everyone here will soon be marching over to the Capitol building to peacefully and patriotically make sure your voice is heard.
But see, the real folks in the crowd know what he really means by that.
That's what
you
they're
don't
trying
understand
to say.
what's going on, Joe.
Right.
First off, Trump is a Russian asset. And we've known this from the beginning.
Oh, is
He's
he
working
now?
for Putin. This was
How
an
come your
organized.
boy Mueller couldn't find out anything then?
Because he's so good. This was a cover operation to allow Russian agents into the Capitol building to bug the offices of the opposition.
Oh, I haven't heard that one yet.
Yes, they're the ones that went in there. So anyone wearing, you had all these people in these flashy outfits with, horns and tattoos on their hands and stuff, and jumping on the seats and stuff.
From what game was that tattoo?
Meanwhile,
by the way?
all the guys in masks and dark clothing and stuff are a bunch of Russian agents. That's what that guy was talking about. What he's paid to do.
Lawyer
Going in
Wayne,
there
I'm trying to make
bug
your
the
business
offices.
credible here, okay?
And it was all.
You're going overboard on your nonsense.
Soviet
there.
Russia. We stormed
It's
building.
just like that TV show, Mr. Robot. Yeah, same
Right.
plot.
Well, I mean,
Good show, guys. By the way.
here I want to show you. I want to show you
Season
what.
5 out now.
I want to show you what real inciting a riot sounds like.
There she is.
They bugged the podium.
See anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant,
Maxine Waters
in a department
from
store,
California, representative.
at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd, and you push back on them, and you tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere.
It's a terrible thing to say about Biden's cabinet. Why would she do that?
About anyone's cabinet. About anyone.
He doesn't even have one yet. He's just picking one out.
Unreal.
Does he go to IKEA for that, or?
Oh, let me go back to.
Can't go to, that's foreign companies.
He goes to China for that.
He doesn't have any dealings with foreign companies.
And then another one. Here, check this out. All right. Where there is more footage now. We saw the footage of the police opening the barriers, letting everyone in. And now there's footage coming out where it's saying that the police, the Metro Police there, open up the doors, come on in.
That's why. It's because it was an inside job. Trump is working with the Capitol Police. He told them to stand down so that the agents get in there to plant their bugs and get the computers and all that kind of stuff.
Lawyer Wayne's trolling you right now, my friend.
Not.
Yes,
he is.
Sources. I saw it on the internet.
He's got whistleblowers.
Ooh.
He saw it on the internet, Joe.
Yes.
It's real.
Google it.
And here's the thing, too. Again, as they walk past, okay, all of these, the monuments and the pictures, and they don't break any of them.
Because they're the distraction. Those are the actors.
But let's show some pictures from Washington over the summer
Look at how peaceful that is.
during protests.
So peaceful.
Now, that was a Chinese
Peaceful and
operation.
Look, they were so cold they built a bonfire. Look
All
at
right,
that.
where you had political leaders saying, yes, your voices need to be heard. When you had media calling out and saying during the summertime, when they were saying, hey, nobody said protests had to be peaceful.
But the thing is, with the Black
Well,
Lives Matter, it was against police brutality.
Too many see the protests as the problem. No, the problem is what forced your fellow citizens to take to the streets. And please, show me where it says that protests are supposed to be polite and peaceful.
Okay. I mean, that's Chris Cuomo there.
Unbelievable.
From CNN. I'm just saying here.
Maybe Dr. Martin Luther King, who you've venerated forever, has always said that...
The Constitution, I guess, says we have the right to assemble to peacefully.
Good. Oh, my God.
But other than that...
Oh, and did you see this, too? So, you know, they have the curfew in Washington, D.C. currently, right? Well, check out this hotel where a bunch of the rally gatherers booked rooms and stayed at the hotel. So to enforce the curfew, check out what Metro PD did. Metro Washington, D.C. PD did.
Put a stick between the doors.
That's going to do a whole lot.
It
As
works
it-
in
as
the
it
movies.
buffers.
Yeah, it stops the Jason from getting you in the closet. When
You're gonna get taken
Yeah.
down, Joe.
Are they going to take us down? See, Lawyer Wayne does that, so we don't take us down. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
He knows what he's up to.
I'm just gonna say this, and we said it even when we figured out how the election was gonna go. Neither side was gonna win. It's a lose-lose for pretty much everybody.
But
because nobody's gonna agree with anybody. I mean, the nice thing with us in this room, we can have like peaceful conversations.
How can
And
we
that's the
have
nice
peaceful
thing.
conversations?
But everybody out there, it's just sad to see.
Constant fighting. Like, they want to be
For
angry.
me, it upsets me seeing it from both sides. It's like, can we just stop and just be Americans? Like, can we just be peaceful with each other? Doesn't matter what
United
side you're
States,
from.
yes.
Yeah, just please,
You
just
said-
stop.
What bothers me with this is the hypocrisy, like we mentioned before. It's like, so back then, months ago, the protests that they did, or the peaceful protests in quotations, back then that was okay, but this apparently isn't.
Well, and then
But you have to realize you still have some of the same people that is at this protest that's creating violence was at that protest doing the same thing. At the end of the day, I agree with you. It's like it doesn't matter because this is so much bigger than us as individuals.
Right.
Yeah.
It's about a whole lot of money and a whole lot of control. And now that certain people got so much money don't even matter. Control does.
always follow the money.
But with all that being said, it's still unbalanced. You know what I'm saying? If you take what happened the other day in D.C., had that been African Americans doing that response would not have been the same.
Not even close.
They would have got slaughtered, literally.
Yep.
And it was just.
Why? Did they get slaughtered during the Black Lives
By the
Matter
media,
riots?
the police.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, that's a good point,
That's
too,
what I'm trying to
Dar.
tell you. You don't even know who's doing what. But had they ran up there like that, if you look at the video with the officer running from people, I like to see what would happen.
Do I got to show you the video of the girl getting shot?
Well, I seen that video. I'm
Right.
talking about the officer coming upstairs. If he would articulate that he was in fear of his safety.
Yeah, he did look scared, too.
He did look
Yeah,
scared.
he looked like...
At first, I'd have been like, he was like, where's my backup?
Yeah.
He had to get to the top floor. If that was me,
I'd have a heart attack,
and my
right?
backup ain't come.
Yeah, I'm like,
I gotta go over 3, 5, 6. Somebody get
Yeah.
that. Look, like no.
There's no way.
But there is an imbalance to the response of whatever you want to call this or whatever happened 8 months ago.
Yeah.
But it's so much bigger than us.
Yeah, no,
What it is, I can't even define it. I have no damn idea.
I don't disagree with you, but I also say there's an unbalance to the response was to a thing, right? And one thing, the entire city's on fire. Well, not the entire. Okay, that's a gross.
A big part of it.
A very large part of the city and monuments is on fire.
But the thing is
And
about
another one, we broke a few windows.
Right, but
now, granted, it's the House of Congress, but is that not the people's house?
But the thing is, it wasn't about Donald Trump with Black
Exactly.
Lives Matter. It was about
Election.
brutality.
That's right.
With
Oh, you're
Black
talking
Lives-
about with the right,
yeah,
right, right.
with Black Lives Matter, that ain't got nothing to do with voting.
That's
correct.
Black Lives Matter is all about equal rights.
That's right,
Yeah.
babe.
And we
Totally
having the same
Well,
rights.
And here's the thing: the argument, the rally, the Stop the Steal, is also about rights, equal rights, about voting rights.
Right, but
Do
we
you know
still
what I
have,
mean?
but you have the same agitators who have the agitators that have this mission to confuse whatever group that has a problem, whether it's Trump supporters or Black Lives Matter. And the same agitators that was at the Black Lives rally was doing the same thing that you see this month. But for whatever reason, like you said, mainstream media is not reporting it. And like what you said earlier, you said you don't know how come we can sit here and have a conversation about it and other people can't? That's the number one damn question.
Yeah.
You
Because
know
this
why?
room is full of respect.
Well, here's the thing: because you have conversations with people that have not been exposed to all of the information. They just have been exposed to and given just one side of the story. And so when you finally have a conversation with them, they only have one side of the story in their brain. And they are set in stone. That is it. How dare you? That's why.
By the way, true for both sides.
Yeah, agreed.
Which just comes down to being close-minded.
And not because they're not that way. It's because of what people. Social media is designed to sell you stuff. Period. It's monetization. All right, and what will keep you looking and doing this and look at that. That's how they keep you there, so they can push an ad. And what if you're a hammer? Everything's a nail.
Yeah, same
and
thing.
So
with
they're
media.
showing you nails, folks.
Yep. And
right? They're not giving you all the information.
But can we not agree about when it comes to African Americans in this country? I'm not even talking about law enforcement, assaulting, unarming. I think we have to be at the point now that if you take what happened 8 months ago, take what happened the other day, if you look at the history of African Americans and you look at the knowledge that we have about agitators, you have to come to the conclusion that there is not equal response when someone wants to protest. There clearly is not. I don't know if I'm confused about that.
I hear you. What the common ground is between 8 months ago, which lasted more than a day, okay, which lasted more than 2 hours.
Because the oppression has been lasted for over 400 years.
Understood. But the common denominator between 8 months ago and what happened Wednesday, January 6th, is the instigator, the Antifa.
I agree with that part.
And that's what I'm saying. The Black Lives Matter movement, at least the marches, like take the ones that happened right here in Clarksville, Tennessee. No violence, nothing.
Yeah, I was there. It was very peaceful.
Because you didn't have the guy bringing the Molotov cocktails.
Right.
Exactly.
So what did you have back then? You had the masked bandits, the ones who were skinny and just got out of grandma's basement, who were ready. And that's not me trying to mock. That's just my vision of Antifa. Sure. And then they show up at these rallies and they go, let's break these windows. Let's get what's in there.
But not even that. They had stuff planted. Do you remember they had the pictures? We seen the pictures. They had bricks planted there. I'm like,
planted.
There's trucks that just pull up.
Right.
You open, there's bricks, there's signs, and everything all planned.
And again, for some reason, media is refusing to highlight that. We are not idiots in here. Well, maybe one of us. Okay? But if we're able to see it, the connection between 8 months ago and this past weekend, two different sides of the spectrum, still one igniting factor, Antifa. Why are they scared of Antifa? Why do they refuse to report on Antifa?
Because look what happened over the summer.
Well, look what's happening now.
Right?
The last Capitol Hill protest. Capitol Hill. No, I'm thinking of Capitol Hill in Seattle. They set up the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone, you know?
Yeah.
They go in, kind of like here, the police back off. They let them take over the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone for a month. And they basically create a lawless zone. The police won't go in and do anything about it. But here, this was not an anti-police protest, right? So you think about the police at the Capitol here. They didn't see the people seeing them as the enemies. Those people weren't there to do harm to cops.
Right.
The cops were there to protect Congress. The people weren't even there as far as to do harm to anybody in the sense of, it wasn't like, let's go,
But as a law enforcement officer, you can't think like that.
No,
you really can't.
But if they started,
you don't have that. I'm saying when you have what you have coming at you, you don't even have that luxury to guess.
The guy at the bottom, the
Wayne's
guys
talking
with the
about two
shields,
different things.
Well, I'm saying the guys with the shields and the pepper spray and the batons were doing their job whacking those folks, right? But when the leadership, their leadership said, back off, we've got everybody in the building secure, we've got all the politicians out of there, let them come in and run around, and they did. The alternative wasn't, and I wouldn't have faulted them for this, open up fire on them and start blasting everybody that comes through. And they could have had a massacre on their hands if they'd wanted to. But those people weren't coming in, setting fires or trying to hurt people or anything. And they made the decision, instead of turning this into a bloodbath, let's back it off. I don't know if that cop that shot the lady even necessarily intended to. That could have gone off accidentally, the way that video went down.
You know what's interesting now, too? And Ed Reynolds mentions this on the YouTube feed there. There are now rallies, and it's really interesting. In Spain, in Japan, and so many other countries that are pro-Trump rallies. We'll dig into that another day.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, what's up, Dar?
So, and I don't disagree with you whatsoever,
Coach.
Okay, in that
I'm not easily offended.
The reaction at me either. I get offended by people being offended. It's ridiculous. You mentioned that earlier. You know, if that had been black, it would have been a different response. Okay. And I had a great thought. Now it's gone.
Dar.
You over 40, huh?
There it is. Yeah, well over 50 actually.
Oh yeah, you really.
But
I'll come back to it. But
the fact that they're trying to now utilize this.
I remember now.
Oh, what do you got, Dar?
So you said there was the lady being shot.
Mm-hmm. The unarmed white lady who the media doesn't even cover.
It's like, yeah, she was shot. She's passed away, and it's over. Whereas when a black individual, very rightly so, there is anger about them being hurt, put down by the cops or anything that, and then the next thing you know, we have weeks and weeks. Now, granted, years and years of oppression, I get that, I understand. But we're not living 400 years ago or 100 years ago or even 1 year ago. We're living today. And the more we talk about yesterday, the less we can focus on tomorrow because we're still giving. Now, I'm not saying that it didn't exist.
But we're giving it power.
But why is there not the same response in the police killing an unarmed female? Let's take color out of it completely. Why is there not a response from America? Outrage that a unarmed
woman.
Human being
Coach,
killed
your
by the police, whereas
Coach, your response. We're running out of time.
You got it.
Real quick, so the main reason why, just like you said, it's been going on so long, and it has not been documented properly. If you look at our school and textbook, what happened to African Americans has not been documented properly. It's been ignored.
Yeah, they leave out the Democrats.
Right. Well,
I don't disagree.
So, but don't mention your question. You say, why do it keep happening and why is it drawn out? Because they want acknowledgement. They want acknowledgement about what happened in Rosewood. They want to acknowledge what happened in Mississippi. They want acknowledgement what happened in Black Wall Street. And these things still to this day are not being talked about. Nope. And it's like me. Say if I'm your parent, right, and I just keep whooping your ass, but I ain't telling you why I'm whooping your ass. Now you have to figure it out.
Okay, so then let me ask you this. Do we get past it by continuing to talk about the past, or do we move forward by saying, okay, let's leave color, race, gender, everything out of it. If the police kills any unarmed person doing something, that's bad.
Right, but you have to. Wait,
you want to be validated.
Give me 30 seconds.
Yeah.
You have to acknowledge what you did in the past so people can start healing so they can move on.
I acknowledge. Can we move forward?
Coach,
but it's not. But it's not.
All right.
It's not you.
Hold on. We all got to move forward.
No, I meant as a country,
I hear you, but we do got to move forward. But Coach, let me just piggyback and answer what your statement was, your question. All right. Here's why I think, as a member who went to school for media and training. All right. Why is it not being pushed or promoted or talked about? Because not only two things. One, you create fear and division.
Yeah.
And you create attention. And how do you create attention? Fear and division.
That's right.
All right? Let me keep focused on me. Fear, fear, fear. I got the information. If you're feared, come to me. Boom. And that's advertising revenue. No doubt
Bingo.
about it. Okay?
You nailed it, Joe.
And number two, why is it not in the textbooks? Because of the political parties involved.
Mm-hmm. You nailed it, Joe.
For the same reason why 9/11 isn't.
And that's exactly what I wanted to get to.
Exactly.
I agree with that. And you said why we can't move on. I 100% believe that if we could just acknowledge what really happened factually, then people could absorb it, heal it, and move on. Until you do. No, I'm quite confident.
I agree with you.
But it doesn't matter if you just acknowledge it or you acknowledge it. My son, who's 11, should be able to go to school and get real legitimate history, and not me have to provide it for him because they're not being truthful.
So why won't the teachers teach it?
Bingo.
Teachers unions follow the money.
Because you get fired.
Right.
It ain't even about.
And it doesn't follow.
It ain't even about history.
Yeah.
You can't even run amok off the standard.
Right.
Yeah.
I teach criminal justice, and I have to.
Truth wants to be hidden by some people, not by us.
That's right.
And I'm
why
just saying,
we're able to
we
have a
can sit here and
conversation.
talk because ain't nobody gonna back up off their perch. Not because we're so individualized that we think that we can't be wrong, but I have my point of view, you had your point of view, but I want to listen to your point of view.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm an independent, and clearly, most of y'all are Trump supporters, right?
No.
I'm a Kamala Harris.
I'm a Constitution supporter.
I support the Constitution.
Constitution, period.
Most people will say, what the hell you doing going up in that show? Because
Right.
I can stand my ground. I'm not afraid.
Right.
And I'm not mad because at the end of the day, I can have a damn conversation and we can go drink some wine too.
I know.
And this is what, and this goes
Or
back.
have a White Claw.
And this goes back to my point of saying
So
this is why people like us, we can come together and talk about it. But you try to do it in the real world where people have their strong opinions out there and they bump heads.
Or even just on social media.
Or just on social
Social
media.
media is a train
What we're
wreck.
talking about is
you
the
lose
definition of
family
democracy.
because of your discussions with politics and
Right.
all that stuff.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. Whew.
This is good, Joe. Good one.
We got to move forward. We got
No.
I am so behind.
We always behind. What's the
Let's
difference?
talk about how much
That's
wood a
what we
woodchuck
do,
can chuck.
man. That's why it's the Joe Padula show.
Are
We
we?
need to take a
The
break and play
Joey
my ads.
Padula
Yeah, we need to do that. We need to make revenue with that.
So, Joe, that's what America really wants to know. How much wood can a woodchuck, in fact, chuck?
Well,
And is there a
chuck wood.
Democratic answer, a Republican answer, and an independent answer? America wants to know, Joe.
well, if it's a Democratic answer, it's how much wood will the government give you to check?
Here's 600 pieces of wood. 600? Is that what we went?
Public
2,000?
answer is
Nah,
how
you don't
much
need
wood are
2,000.
you
Here's
willing to
600.
chuck?
How much wood are you earning to chug, right?
Right.
But I'll tell you what, speaking of follow the money, okay, Monday, O'Connor's Irish Pub. You definitely want to go there. It's college football's big game. Big game. The national championship. You got Alabama, Roll Tide, versus Ohio State, Buckeyes. Who's going to win? It's probably going to be
And there's going to be, like, I think 10 people in attendance.
Oh,
for
at the
COVID
game?
rules.
At the game?
Man,
I don't know.
they ain't been going by them rules.
Yeah. It's going to be more people at O'Connor's, that's for sure. Check it out Monday, 7 o'clock. Okay, they got the happy hour until 7 o'clock, and then the game afterwards.
I got to pay for
Oh,
drinks.
sorry, I didn't mean at O'Connor's. I meant at the stadium.
Right, yes.
I mean,
Everybody
I
else
did a
buy my
commercial for them.
Yeah.
Like, I can get a free beer or something like that.
I'll get you a beer if you want to go.
No, I couldn't say. I couldn't
can if
use
it's a
that
White Claw,
fake
Coach.
commercial. we
Coach,
did.
if I wasn't
Why not?
working, I'd buy you a whole round.
The fake one?
No.
The fake
buy-
one I couldn't.
No.
I'd buy you a bucket, Coach, if I didn't have to work.
All right, let's move forward. Hey, what are your comments? Okay, we're going to get to them, okay? Appreciate you. Keep typing those comments. They keep flying by. We're going to get to them, and no doubt about it. Don't forget to share this on your timeline.
Can you tell the people if they gonna make everything personal, just don't even enter nothing like. I'm saying now. You come to me
even
crazy
enter.
on social media. All right, okay.
And here's the thing. I got this crap for asking a question, which is a valid question.
About woodchuck chucking?
About. There's John Mullins. Oh, this is you guys.
What is that?
Diarrhea.
Yeah, we're going to get into that in just a moment.
Warm diarrhea.
Spam.
Take a look at
I
this.
said
though.
diarrhea.
Jumping so ahead, Joe.
My question will be.
That doesn't look kosher.
No.
Is that turkey spam?
We're going to have to get into
Sure.
this in
like
a little bit
elephant
here.
ass spam.
If
or
it makes you
something.
happy, yes, it's kosher spam.
All right.
I don't know what that is.
It was kosher spam.
Chan, did you fart again?
No, I said it's
Oh.
elephant ass spam, and he lost it.
All right, nonetheless. Okay, we'll get into it another day. But let's continue. Because coming up, who is the former Tennessee lawmaker getting raided by the FBI and why? LawyerWayne.com. He's got the latest information. That's next on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
This is Casey Bryant with Local Clarksville. Don't forget to download our app to find local places to eat, shop, and play. You're listening to the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
Who will win the National College Football Championship game between Alabama and Ohio State? Come find out at O'Connor's Irish Pub, Monday, January 11th. College football's big game will be on the big screen, to include happy hour specials until 7 p.m. For more, visit o'connorsfun.com and like on Facebook and Instagram.
O'Connor's Irish Pub, the ultimate fun pub, on the corner of Trenton and Town Road, exit 1.
Water Dogs Scuba and Safety. There's a whole world to discover underwater, and at Water Dogs Scuba and Safety, they're here to help you explore it. Veteran and locally owned, and whether you're already an expert diver or beginner seeking adventure, Water Dogs offers private and scheduled dive trainings for all ages. Get those kids, but no dogs. Go check out their Facebook page. Look at their underwater videos. 681 North Spring Street, downtown Clarksville. Go say hello to Rich and Cecil and the team at Water Dogs Scuba and Safety. The following is a paid advertisement for legal services.
Hello, Clarksville. Lawyer Wayne here. Yes, I am a real lawyer, and yes, I have 9 kids. Do you know what the number one complaint about lawyers is? It's not how much they cost or even how good a job they do. It's that they don't return phone calls. Well, if you go to lawyerwayne.com, I've got my cell phone number on there. You put it in your phone, and if you need a lawyer, text me. You can come down to my office at 120 South 2nd Street. We can talk about your case. I offer free consultations. Know your rights, know your options. LawyerWayne.com.
This is Lawyer Wayne. Check me out at LawyerWayne.com and check me out on TikTok at Lawyer Wayne. You're listening to The Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
Yes. Hold on. Here we go. We're coming back in. Melissa. Yeah. When I say we're coming back in, that means
shut up.
Yeah,
You're not the boss of me, Joe.
He is right now.
There we go. That's much better. That's much better. Shut off his microphone.
Right. This one of my favorite Missy Elliott
All right. All right. So, well, intern Shane, thank you for the heads up. Yeah, it looks like, they just started Twitter. Twitter said that they just, permanently banned Donald Trump from using Twitter?
Yeah.
Okay.
They said that the other day.
I thought they let him back on for a while.
He just posted something the other day.
They
They
let him back on.
approved a post because it was what they wanted him to say.
He posted another video.
Nope, I'm getting it from One American News. Twitter permanently bans Trump's Twitter account.
Okay.
So they permanently violated his First Amendment rights.
And this is why.
So seriously, could they be sued for a First Amendment breach?
Well, here's the
because that's the private company, and they have no duty.
But
to do that.
here's what can happen eventually, and this is what needs to happen with social, especially the big giants. They are acting as they are provided platform status. They are acting as publishers right now.
230.
Okay, and they don't pay taxes. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, they do.
No, not really.
I mean,
Yes,
they are considered a utility. So they take AT&T.
That's a utility.
No, the carrier is a utility.
Right. Well, they get the same status as AT&T as a utility. Do you see what I mean? Now imagine AT&T. You're having a phone call with somebody. Hey, how you doing? Hey, go Trump. Sorry, we're disconnecting this phone call. Okay? They get the same status.
They're called drop calls.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, your reception's low right now.
Crickets.
So I'm telling you, and if they don't fix it, but hey, there's other sources out there. Parler, okay, Parler's booming. But here's the problem with going to the other platforms like Rumbler instead of YouTube, BitChute instead of YouTube, Parler instead of Twitter, Freedom Book instead of Facebook, or Gab instead of Facebook.
Freedom Book.
Right. Now you are just you're preaching to the choir. Do you know what I mean?
It splits everybody into their own bubbles.
Right.
Right. You're going to have liberals are all going to hang out on Twitter because that's where they're allowed to be.
Right.
All the conservatives are going to migrate to this, and nobody's going to talk to each other.
Exactly. And that's the problem with ban them, ban this. How dare he support him? First of all, I mean, that just sounds ridiculous and biased, but at the same time, yeah.
So-
the conversations are just going to go away.
Does freedom of speech mean only that which I agree with? And who decides what you get to agree with?
Or whatever
Public
fit the
platform.
motive at the time.
Fit the motive. Follow the money.
That's it.
Hey, this is a number one reason why we have to empower the youth.
Right.
Trying to fix, and I don't mean this derogatory towards anybody, age group or gender or culture or anything.
Old people.
Oh, he's about to say something bad.
I'm just saying, trying to fix us or a bunch of other adults is almost like watching paint dry. It's like we got to, you know what I'm saying? We almost have to just focus on the youth and like build them, train them, teach them, raise them, because they're the only ones that's right now that's really gonna probably absorb some of what we trying to put out. Trying to tell a 40-year-old man who got 5 kids or 9 kids or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
So how do you empower the youth when it comes to social media?
TikTok.
No, don't do it.
Yeah, they just y'all got to get on TikTok.
I truly believe
Forget the
number
old
one,
stuff.
it starts at home.
They do.
It starts at home. Number one. 2, it starts with being responsible with people that's in your circle. Anybody, any student or former student that I'm in contact with, I'm aware. I try to be aware of myself, and I'm going to promote and teach and train and motivate to do the right thing, even when no one is looking. And I'm going to feed knowledge and information, right? And I'm not going to force it. I may put something on social media. Here, this is what happened. Videos, pictures. You make your decision.
Nudes.
So I'm gonna well, no. If you see what I put on Instagram and stuff like that, I'm putting stuff on there, right?
Yeah.
I'm putting what's on there. I'm gonna let you make. I'm gonna give you all the facts, but I'm gonna let you come to your own decision. And I'm not gonna. I don't want a bunch of Coach Chestnuts running around.
Oh, you mean what the news is supposed to do? Here are the facts. You decide.
Right, but I'm
yourself.
giving you pictures, videos from many sources, not just.
You don't put your own opinion on it. This is what
There,
you really.
if
meant
I
by
do,
that?
it's normally something like "Don't come at me crazy," something like that.
Well,
Or
you would-
because that's what happens. I'm like, people get real cocky over the internet.
But
And
when,
then-
when that video says, or whoever it is says, I say ABC, you said, well, what they really mean is EFG.
That's not my problem.
Oh, you don't do that?
It's for you to do your own research. I'm going to put the information out there.
Well, you would never make it an ABC, CBS.
I'm not going to make it a lot of. I'm not for everybody. I understand, but what I do know is investing in the youth.
Yeah.
We got a better chance.
Yeah.
Because one of my favorite movie quotes is this: "I can only show you the door. It's on you to walk through it."
Makes perfect sense.
And these youth, they have their own. I have students that's pro-Trump. I have students that's pro-Biden. When we have a debate, oh man, that's my favorite.
I would like to.
Y'all,
see that.
can I be the moderator at the next debate?
The kids this last 2 years aren't as aggressive, but the last 3 or 4 years prior to them, ask some of the ones that follow me on Instagram. They're very knowledgeable. They're not dumb.
But again, I mean, here it is, okay? Permanently banned off of Twitter. President Donald Trump is now removed from these platforms that act as publishers, in my opinion. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
And they issued an arrest warrant for him.
Twitch. Oh, did they?
Did you see that?
No.
Who? What? Iran issued an arrest warrant for President Trump for murdering that general, the Iranian general.
Yeah.
The one who gassed all those
He
people?
can't
Yeah,
pardon
that guy.
himself
That
for
guy?
that because that's in Iran.
And speaking of which, I mean, do you see what the Ayatollah always tweets out?
What's that?
Death to Israel. Kill. Like there is literal.
They're just kidding about that.
Like death to Israel, murder Israelis and Americans. There's the tweet, and guess who still has a Twitter?
That's
Thank
like,
you. Okay, it's just the hypocrisy.
That's like
is
don't
so
mess
obvious.
with Texas. It's okay. You can mess with Texas a little. They don't really mean
That's
it.
Joe, why do you think the hypocrisy is so strong?
Follow the money.
Yep.
Follow the money. Who is paying to take Twitter? Who is making so many donations, if you will? Okay? Silicon Valley. Well, it starts with the education. When these social media programmers
There you go.
to colleges and get woke, and now they become in charge of these major corporations that are in charge of social media platforms, they don't have the business sense to say, no, I'm not going to put my personal beliefs involved. But then you got Zuckerberg, you got Jack Dorsey at Twitter, who, here's my policy. If you don't follow it, you can't be on my platform. I was a loser growing up, and this is my turn to be the bully.
That's
Zuckerberg,
so
you're
true.
still a loser.
And it is not. It's, say what you said before. You said they don't have the what the. What'd you just say?
I'll have to go back to the replay.
No, you made a good point, but
The business
a lot of them.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
You said the business
a lot of them
sense.
go to school, and our schools make them think this way, and they just can't think outside the box. Or sometimes for themselves. I tell students now, yo, what skill set do you have? Try to go make money off your skill set first before you go get this job at McDonald's or all the other places. Like, try to make your own money. Why go make $6,000 an hour at McDonald's? You might be able to cut grass and have 3 clients and double your money and probably won't even pay taxes. because you're not.
You know what I'm
saying?
When I was a teacher, I'm with Coach. When I was a teacher and kids, you had those programs. There's like, they had those programs. There's kids, but like here's some summer jobs you guys can do. It's like, listen, you could do those. You can get that experience making minimum wage, but follow your heart of what you're passionate about. Don't let anyone. I had kids that are telling me I want to design video games. Go design video games. If that's what your dream is, that's what your dream is.
I got a question.
So,
Trump is also banned from Shopify. What is that?
What is Shopify?
That's when you're on.
Is that shopping?
Shopify?
So he can't sell
He
his
can't
stuff.
shop?
No, he can't sell his
Oh.
paraphernalia.
It's like,
merchandise. Merchandise.
And
It's
also
merchandise.
E-commerce.
And also,
Y'all ain't getting no more of them hats.
YouTube.
Y'all should have got your
and
hats.
Instagram.
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube.
That's unbelievable when you
Y'all
really
gonna
think
get your
about it. He's
hats from
still
the
the
corner
president
store.
of the United States.
And there
gotta
is
be
no,
misspelled.
like there is, without even proof of inciting a riot. I mean,
Riddle
having
me
a
that.
rally.
That's a question, Joe. All right, so
Yeah, what do you got,
agree or
Dar?
disagree? By and large, they're saying, all right, Joe Biden is going to become the president on
January
20th.
There you go.
It's a 2-week job for him, though. So
What was you about to say?
What
What was you about to say?
You can't drink White Claws anymore
I
in
know,
here. Dar.
right?
Oh my
Either
God.
that or he really does need some sort of
Did you
gin.
forget what you were
just
about to
does need
say, or
some
you don't
crown
want to say
apple.
it?
Dar needs crown apple.
Lawyer Wayne.
Yes.
He need notes.
Yeah.
No.
Lawyer Wayne, who is the former
Dar.
Tennessee lawmaker?
What I was trying to get to was data, information, and knowledge.
Okay,
right?
okay.
And so I just got tickled with what you
We got to move forward. We really do. All right, who is the former Tennessee lawmaker getting raided by the FBI and why? LawyerWayne.com. Yeah, I need to know some of the updated information. What do you got?
No major updates since this morning. Now it's not a former lawmaker, it's a former speaker. He's actually still a lawmaker. It was I saw it being live streamed by a reporter this morning. They had raided Glenn Cassida, former speaker in Tennessee. He's still an elected official, and some others, Robin Smith from I think Chattanooga, Todd Warner, and some other aides. All got raided by the FBI this morning. They got raided first thing in the morning at their houses and some offices too. Yeah, I saw somebody was live streaming the FBI guys carrying boxes of stuff out of their offices.
What was in it?
Don't know. They said they were going to have a press conference, but they didn't announce like what it was about. What kind of charges there were.
You couldn't take a look?
Nah.
Did you zoom in on the pictures?
I tried to see get a glimpse of some of the packages.
Well, why did he have to step down a couple of years ago?
He got a no confidence vote because he was sending text messages that I never saw him, but allegedly sexist and racist. Some folks.
What'd he call me?
He's got some photos. He was sexting with Coach Chestnut.
He definitely wasn't sexting me.
He's like, show me that foot. Show me that.
Show me that broken toe.
I haven't read it,
You do not want to see this toe.
Something about a toe fetish. I
It's
don't know.
still hard and crunchy, man.
What is your pinky?
That was
Yes.
a joke.
Oh, the pinky toe? Oh, you broke the pinky toe?
Okay, so one movie I did see was what's Ricky?
Ricky Bobby?
No, in the alley.
Oh, Boys in the
Boys
Hood.
Hood, yeah. That's how I look when I
movie.
when I hit the corner of the bed. I look like Ricky in the alley when he got shot.
Ricky!
I ain't gonna lie. You want to see a grown man cry? I was like,
Tennessee Governor Bill Lee acknowledged that the agent's activity was. He said this. I've spoken with Speaker Sexton this morning, and I'm aware of the FBI raids. It's certainly very concerning. I know very little about
Apparently,
that.
the current speaker had been contacted ahead of time and knows something about it, but they're not talking.
He also said that there's been no FBI outreach to us, but I'm confident the Speaker Sexton is on top of this situation as it unfolds.
Were they all from? Were they from both parties or?
No,
one
they're
party?
Republicans, but like they're all Republicans right now anyway. So I don't know how many.
What's
Other than
jokes there.
What's his name again?
Sexton.
other than Rob's brother,
And he was
there's
on
no
top of
Democrats down there.
things.
No, because Casada is the guy that they raided. Sexton is the one that took over. Right.
Correct.
Right. Okay.
He got on top of things.
we're glad you explained that.
Yeah, I'm glad you cleared that up.
Yeah.
I was asking about who got raided.
Bay and I made eye contact. We're like,
Cassida, Republicans, but
Yeah.
like I said, almost everybody in the legislature is Republican, right?
Yeah, in Tennessee.
Except for Rob's
majority.
brother.
Yeah, Rob's brother. We don't even say Jason. Very good. LawyerWayne.com. Know your rights, know your option. A hell of a lawyer. Gives free consultations and will charge you nothing if you hire him as a lawyer.
That is not true.
Okay, just
I
making
do
sure.
get free initial consultations.
Oh, that's
but
a
then
deal.
if you hire
And
me
he
as a
has
lawyer,
9 kids,
you
so
hire
if
me
you're going
for
for child
real
support.
money.
Yeah.
Bitcoin,
Bitcoin.
gold.
You take Bitcoin?
I do.
I gotta
Wow.
start investing
He
in
does
Bitcoin.
not. Do
Definitely got it.
No, he.
Good idea too.
I have.
What's weed stock?
Canopy Growth.
Yeah.
Cannabis stock. Hell
Yes. Canadian companies is
Yeah.
That's
I'd,
smart,
I'd
actually.
double my money.
All right.
I
So
got it
now-
when it was like $11, $12, just
So
$30
basically,
now.
he's part of the
Double
drug
my money
cartel.
for me?
No, stock market, New York Stock
What's the
Exchange.
name? What's the name of
This
it?
is the current
Work, coach.
poll.
What's
Don't be
Bitcoin
trying to
right
set
now.
me up there, Lawyer Wayne, trying to get free count.
8.2%.
What's that stock symbol?
CGC.
CGC.
I've been buying Coke cash.
See, I'm not messing.
Colombia. I'm a millionaire.
Diet or normal Coke?
No, we can't. It's too late, dog.
You need a sticky notepad.
Why are they trying to impeach him if he's already been beaten?
We
in
need
the
to
election?
start giving hot stock tips on the show.
We do.
Tips.
Joe's hot stock tip of the week.
You gotta
Right.
deviate those months. That's all I think about stage.
What is it?
Coming up, do you remember Topanga from Boy Meets World?
That was my girl.
Well, is she now single and looking to mingle with you?
I don't even remember
Or with
that
you,
show.
Joe.
Nah, I'm the man. That's
Ooh.
Joey.
Well, we'll find out today in Adam's book report. That's next on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
Oh, this is Shelley Holiday, realtor at Remax North Star. So feel free to add your comments and don't forget to share it on your timeline. Bay's my favorite. Absolutely.
Aloha, Clarksville! Come surf the flavor wave of Chemo's authentic Hawaiian dishes and signature handcrafted cocktails. While here, you'll experience Chef Gracie's fine dining with a relaxed feel of Aloha right here in Middle Tennessee. Catch the wave.
Chemo's Hawaiian Bar and Grill is located at 125 Franklin Street, downtown Clarksville. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 11 to 9. Happy hour, 2 to 5. Weekends, 11 to 11. And now Sunday, 10 to 3, is the Chemo's, Mimosas, and More Brunch. Find out more at chemosHawaiian.com and order takeout or delivery while there. Absolutely.
This is Jenna Bonacci from Moth to a Flame
For
Candleworks.
7 seasons.
Over 10 years ago, my late mother and I began making all-natural homemade candles, and we were amazed by the demand. So in her honor, I'm continuing the mission of creating the
7
most
seasons.
amazing aromas for your home, office, and
Danielle
events.
Fishel played-
Some of our scents include vanilla, sandalwood, all of the holiday scents you can imagine from cinnamon to pumpkin pie, to include the gentleman scents such as leather, bourbon, coffee, and more. The possibilities are endless. If you name a scent combination, we can make it for you 100%. For more information, join the Moth to a Flame Candleworks Facebook group and see the hundreds of possible fragrance combinations, or you can email us at mothtoaflamecandleworks@gmail.com. Moth to a Flame Candleworks, a perfect gift.
Attention brick and mortar business owners in Clarksville and Fort Campbell. A poor decision about the way you choose to advertise can cost you big time. The sad truth is, businesses try all kinds of advertising and burn right through their profits. Or they waste their precious time trying to learn complicated online geeky things. Wiz Advertising has used its proven 6-step system for the past 14 years to help Clarksville businesses get matched with just the right new customers. Learn more at wizads.com. That's WHIZZADS.com.
Joe Padula here. I see you watching the video. Do you want to be in the video? Come join us in the studio. All you got to do is go to the Joe Padula Show Facebook page, click like, send a private message. It's too easy. Absolutely.
I know that verse, but I can't say it.
Yeah, that's right.
Got some broccoli.
Broccoli. Dram, right? Drum.
Doesn't this guy sing about bagels in the song at some point?
Broccoli.
Yeah.
Lox and bagels.
Bagels and locks.
Yeah. Broccoli is a metaphor for weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For marijuana.
Oh, this.
What?
Mary Jane.
Mary Jane.
MJ.
Mm-hmm.
The ganja.
The ganja.
The sticky icky.
Mm-hmm.
The
wacky
ooh-wee.
backy.
That wacky
The
tobacco.
devil lettuce.
Yeah.
The racky tobacco.
And what we call here at the corner of Weston and
Bae, you mighty excited about all of this terminology. What was the price of a dime bag when you was in high school there, Joe?
a dime. It was
An
10
actual
bucks.
dime.
It was dime. It was an actual dime. That's what's up.
It's good to be king. Yeah. Weed. A dime bag was $10. A 20 was $20.
Really?
Yep.
Yep.
They just change the
Fascinating.
size of the bag, keep the price the same as the
Pretty
market
much.
fluctuations.
Well, soon as inflation kicked in,
No.
Do they even sell dime bags?
Yes.
anymore? Really? Oh.
You can get a bag for a
I'm
dime.
just asking. That's just a small amount. Like, why would you wait? Man, that's how you go to prison.
Yeah, that's exactly.
You trying to sell a dime bag at a time? Man, you go to prison.
Well, first off, in Nashville, they've stopped prosecuting amounts under a certain weight.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
a proper dealer would give it to you in the weight that won't get you in trouble if you're caught.
And plus, a lot of people won't buy a certain amount just in case it's a setup. So
Well, there you go, Wayne. You got to make sure you have a
But
proper
a
dealer.
dime bag worth? That's,
you have to test the waters every now and then.
Wayne, is there like a YouTube or a Twitter spot where you can find proper dealers that will get you the?
Yeah, Lawyer Wayne, what's
do you
that?
have some references?
References.
For all your drug needs, called Lawyer Wayne.
I have a Rolodex full of people who could not hook you up because they are all innocent. So unfortunately, no, I don't know any drug dealers.
Not only because he gets
I
you in
know
trouble,
where-
he can get you out of trouble. Lawyer Wayne.
I know where. It called going to jail and meeting the inmates
Nah,
there.
Yeah.
Did you
mean bouquet of
you mean
flowers?
college?
What is
A
that?
bouquet of flowers.
Yeah, you go to college, right? Well, I'll
That's
tell
where
you.
you go to lose your common sense.
Do you remember?
I teach at college.
Where? Social media? No.
All right. We're moving forward.
All right.
People, you have no
Georgia.
concept of tight broadcasting. Hey, do you think this is some podcast or something?
And look where it got you, Joe.
Podcast.
Do you remember Topanga
Yeah.
from Boy Meets World, right?
No.
She was so pretty.
I dated her in my mind.
I got her and homegirl from Full House mixed up.
The kid, the young one.
No, the oldest daughter.
Oh, DJ Tanner.
DJ Tanner.
Yeah, no.
Oh no, DJ
All right, let's move
Tanner.
forward, Joe.
Well, Topanga, is she now single
Jesse.
and looking to mingle with you? Well, let's find out today in Adam's book report now on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely. And if you're a fan of Topanga's, make sure to hit that notification bell, subscribe, the whole bit, comments, share it. Definitely share it. Topanga. Well, in case you don't know what we're talking about, let me pull her up real quick. Okay, Topanga. Where is she?
I think of Tasmanian Devil every time.
Topanga in Boy Meets World.
Yeah, there
She's
she is,
certainly
right?
grown up a lot since the series.
Yeah.
What's her real name?
Topanga.
Topanga.
Well,
I'm
her
kidding.
real name is
I'm totally kidding.
Daniel Fishel, is how you pronounce it. I hope I'm saying that
Daniel
right.
Fishel.
Daniel
right.
Fishel, yes. And to get to you guys, I was more of a Winnie Cooper from Wonder Years kind of guy, but Topanga is very beautiful. But yeah, no, she was born in 1981. Is
didn't
that
realize
too
she was
young
that
for
old.
you, Joe?
No.
No.
I was born in 1980.
Oh, perfect. We are apart. Well, unfortunately, you have no chance. She is married.
That's not going to stop.
There
Joe.
still might be
That's
a
true.
chance.
That's not going to stop Joe at all.
So you're saying there's a chance?
So actually, she started her acting career in theater. Obviously, most Hollywood actors do, doing Wizard of Oz, Peter Pan. She married a man named Jensen Gerard Karp. I hope I'm saying that right.
When did they get married?
November 4th, 2018.
So she
2 years
recently
ago.
got
Recently
married.
got married 2 years ago.
She was single all this time?
All this time.
You missed out.
She got
Damn.
divorced from her previous husband and married this guy, I think, like 6 or 7 months after her
Yeah.
divorce.
So look,
She was cheating.
and
so.
look, she likes little trunks.
She loves animals.
Dirt
Yep.
bag.
Oh, she loves animals.
Why? Why do you think she likes animals?
She's a dirt bag.
So she actually she graduated from college with a psychology degree. So
yeah.
she's actually smarter than you, Joe. It's shocking.
Wow.
Wait, what's your degree in?
Psychology.
No.
So she can actually talk to you about your problems if you need it.
So she,
Yeah.
so she cheats mentally first.
Exactly. She messes with your mind
Did,
first.
did she go black?
Just
Nah,
defined
that's
every
beyond-
That, no,
What's
she.
that model?
This is actually part of my
What's his
report.
name?
She actually hosted a weekly style network series, The Dish, and was correspondent for Tyra Banks.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, so there's the
okay,
corresponding
gotcha.
video right
Okay.
there.
Gotcha.
So this is the part I love because going back to what Coach is saying, we gotta work with our youth, and she's such a good mom. Her son Adler, he was born premature in early 2019.
Okay.
So she took time off from acting to spend time with him at home. And
Good
everything
mom.
like that. So that's awesome being the mom.
Look at those lips.
I know.
So this is my also favorite fun fact I found out about her. 2018, she participated in an episode of TBS's competitive reality series Drop the Mic alongside Dawson's Creek actor Jonathan Lipnicki, who also appeared in what movie?
Dawson Creek guy? I thought that was Vanderbeek.
Jonathan Lipnicki.
What was that football
Love and
movie?
Basketball.
Nah, it was Jerry Maguire. He was the little kid in Jerry Maguire.
No.
Yes.
No.
Jonathan Lipnicki. He was the little
the
kid who
human
said he
head
got
weighs
big head.
8 pounds?
That is Jonathan Lipnicki.
Who is?
Seriously?
So that who she competed with on Drop the Mic on TBS, the
Wow.
competitive show.
Did she win?
Do you think they hooked up?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, have you seen him now?
No.
You know how scrawny that kid was? If you pull a picture of him now, he's buff.
Yeah, buff.
He is buff.
The freaking
The little kid with the 8-pound head. You pull up a photo of him right
the little
now.
kid grew up to be a man.
Grew up to be a man.
Get out of here.
I mean, his head still weighs 8 pounds, but he's a big
That's
kid.
evolution.
That is, yeah. He was doing something in the gym, but yeah, no. So that's that's the information I found about her, and obviously she came back when they did that new series, The Girl Meets World, which is about her and Corey, Fred Savage's character, little daughter.
She do any in your book report? Did you find out if she did any like risque stuff?
No,
movies?
not like your
Jesse
girlfriend,
Spano,
not like
who did
Melissa.
Showgirls?
Yeah, Showgirls. Yeah.
Scripper. Yeah.
Melissa who?
So Melissa Carone.
Okay, I'm
actually.
like,
no,
wait a
not
minute,
you.
what?
No. Oh, Melissa, you might have missed that last week.
Marissa Carone?
Melissa
I'm talking about
Carone.
Jesse Spano.
Oh, from Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No.
Well, Showgirls was a terrible movie.
Well,
by the
thank
way.
Oh, that was just so sad.
Sad for what? Her career?
All of it. The career, the show.
But yeah, no, she grew up. I mean, even she was beautiful on the show, and she's beautiful now.
I don't know about that. Let's go to her Instagram.
Are you questioning
I
her
want to look at
beauty,
Uncle
Joe?
Jesse. I
look
was
at
going to
her.
marry
I mean-
Uncle Jesse. He was hot.
That's her
Bethany,
husband?
do you remember Uncle Jesse?
That is, yes.
Yeah.
Is that her husband?
Oh, I know I had a chance.
Yes, he's so hot.
Oh, does she have a complex or something?
No.
That's who she married?
Yeah.
Don't
That
judge
guy?
You can't judge a book by its cover.
He
Joe.
must be a really, really nice man.
But they're, I mean, they made a pretty
about-
child. I mean, the kid's an adorable kid.
You know why?
It's about love.
Yeah,
That is
it's
true.
love, Joe. It is love, Joe.
No,
And Joe, why are you judging other men?
Yeah.
Do you know why? Do you know why she married this guy?
Because he's awesome.
Because they based a Denmark cartoon after this guy.
Oh, no, you
Okay?
didn't.
That's why.
I think I need to exit stage
All
right.
right, that's the only reason why.
Yeah.
All right, but there's your book report on.
I mean, look
this
at
is who
that.
she married.
This is who he's
Good
probably a
for
kid
him.
at heart, and she loves it.
Millhouse.
You know what, though? Physical attraction can really grow when someone
Yeah.
is amazing.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
And they're, you
Grows
know,
and
I mean,
gets erect, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Joe Padula,
Nice.
Unbelievable.
you're grounded, Joey. Go to
Life
your
coach.
room.
Life coach.
Yeah,
Joe
she still
Padula.
looks
See,
good.
why do we look at guys like that and go, wow, he must be a really nice guy? Whereas you look at girls that are really hot. Instead, there's the caption that says, somewhere there's a guy who's tired of putting up with her crap.
Right?
Yeah.
It's the truth.
But also, like, not just her, but like I said, Winnie Cooper, Danica, I keep forgetting her last name.
Patrick?
She was so cute.
Danica, I keep forgetting her last
Jones.
name from something like that. But I
Everybody
don't
knows
know.
who she is, though.
But yeah, no, she grew up to be a beautiful woman too.
Yeah, she is very pretty.
So, but my crush growing up as a kid was Kimberly Joe Johnson, the Pink Ranger from Power Rangers. That was my, that was my childhood
cartoon
crush.
character?
Okay,
No,
I am definitely the
yeah.
oldest guy
I have no
here.
idea what that is. All I know is I was going to marry Daniel LaRusso, the Karate Kid.
The Karate
I made
Kid?
my dad, my poor father. If
Wow.
you're watching, I'm so sorry, Dad. I made him watch that movie
Did you
every
watch Cobra
day.
Kai? Have you seen
I
Cobra
haven't,
Kai?
but I saw your post and you said it was good.
Oh my
I
god!
tried, but I fall asleep.
Oh, dude.
Daniel
The-
LaRusso was the cutest
It's so
kid.
good. It's
right?
so good.
He
It's
was
so
so
good.
cute.
Get out of here.
Cobra Kai is probably the best series based off
Get
of
outta
a
here.
movie ever made.
Is it on Netflix now?
It's on Netflix.
Are you
now.
Because it
being
was on some
facetious?
YouTube
I am
thing
being
before.
100%
I fell asleep.
real.
Well,
I
my son's
love
with his
it.
dad. I'm gonna be
All right,
watching that all
maybe
night.
I
I'm
think
looking
soul
at it
food.
like,
I
this
think soul
cannot
food
be
is
good.
better than that.
I
The
still want to marry
story
Daniel
of-
LaRusso.
The story, the behind the scenes story of the bully from Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Okay,
Johnny.
Johnny.
He actually won the fight.
He won the fight.
Because Westbrook,
Wait a minute, what?
He did a
It was an illegal kick.
It was an illegal kick. to
Yeah,
the face.
the crown. It was this kick to the face.
God.
So-
Yeah, he
now
kicked
we're
him in the
coming
face.
back and beating down the
And actually,
You're the best around.
like, here's the thing. Ralph Macchio, Daniel's son, stole his girl.
Yep.
Do you know
in
what I
the
mean?
new one or the
No,
old one?
in the-
Oh, you're talking about what's her
The
face?
original movie.
Crap! How can I not remember her name?
Allie.
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 Allie. Yeah, with the soccer ball and yeah.
Yeah,
Then he got his convertible from Mr.
high school,
Miyagi, and he
man.
was all
You
looking
can't
hot.
still be
Well,
pissed
I
off
think
at somebody
in
for
Soul
stealing
Food,
your
Big
girl
Mama
in
should
high
still be
school.
alive.
He did not steal Allie. He was being mean, and Allie was. They were already broken up. I remember the beach scene.
That's what the writer of that story wanted you to believe.
This is revisionist history.
This is the other side of the story.
But in Karate
He would've
Kid
stole me.
3, he wasn't with girl no more.
No,
he wasn't.
No, he had a new girlfriend in every one.
No,
But wasn't Karate Kid 3 with Hilary Swank?
No,
that was the girl one.
That was the next Karate Kid.
The next Karate
the
Kid
new
was that
Karate
one.
Kid.
The new Karate Kid.
Karate Kid 3, he was in Okinawa.
Oh, that was
that was
Okina-
two.
No, that was
that
two.
two?
Yeah,
That was
I
two.
think that was two.
And you see her in the new season 3.
All right.
The
Really?
Who thinks
Topanga?
that the new Karate Kid with
Topanga?
Will Smith's
Winnie
son
Cooper?
was good?
Haven't seen it.
I thought
Nah,
it was pretty
stupid.
good.
I gotta
thought
watch it.
was pretty good.
I gotta watch
You
it.
can't redo Karate
Nah,
Kid.
I thought it was
You haven't
pretty
seen
good.
the Will Smith?
I have,
Because
but you
version-
can't
because the
redo
movie-
that.
Hollywood
Chan
has
was
redone
way
every
better.
movie
You
they've
know what I'm
ever
saying?
made money
You
off of.
can't redo Daniel LaRusso, my husband, when I was 10 years old.
Please phrasing, okay?
I mean, if you can redo Point Break with Keanu Reeves into something else, you could probably do anything you want.
Who was the girlfriend in Karate Kid 3? The girl that made the sculpted
She
cups.
was from the girl from Karate Kid 3 was also she played Pippi Longstocking, and
Oh my
she
God.
was also
Pippi
in
Longstocking.
a movie called Teen Witch.
She had the pottery.
Wasn't she in
made
Power?
pottery,
Top
right?
that. Top
Here.
that.
Wasn't she in
Top
Power
that.
too?
Yeah, here.
She's in Power.
Let me go to Karate.
I hated every girlfriend Daniel LaRusso had.
Because you wanted to be that girl.
Yes, I wanted to be that girl. I was 10, 11, 12. My poor
Right.
dad.
Here's,
Oh, there
here's
it is.
Teen
What
Witch.
do you
There
watch
it
in
is.
Karate
That's
Kid?
the girl from Karate
Yes,
Kid 3.
that
yes,
was
she
her.
played
Teen
Teen Witch.
Pippi Longstocking? I love
And
that.
yes,
Sure did.
right.
She sure did.
I feel
He broke somebody's
Oh my
nose.
God.
in
Teen
the
Witch. Yeah, just
club.
take my
Here's
card.
my man
Yeah,
card.
take mine too. I've seen this movie.
I had a crush on Pippi Longstocking.
Really?
Have I mentioned that
Yeah.
I had a crush on Daniel LaRusso? Just saying.
Yeah, you said it 20 times, Melissa.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God, he was so cute. Anyway.
Did you? I guess you could say you can help him with his wax on, wax off job when you were young.
Who was
No, I
your
didn't know
teen
about that
crush,
at
Bay?
10.
Bay, who was your teen crush?
Like when I was a teenager?
Well, that would mean
That
teen
would mean
crush.
teen crush. Her.
No, I want to know who you had a crush on in your 20s for your teen. No.
Yeah. It was
I love you,
let's
Coach.
see, Janet Jackson.
Janet.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. She was hot.
Vogue.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
In
Pepper.
Vogue? Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't think
All
this is
three
the
of those
Yeah.
ladies in Vogue just. Wow.
So am I the only guy?
What a man.
Farrah Fawcett, hello.
She was beautiful.
Yeah.
Right?
She was beautiful.
Farrah Fawcett was hot, but the
But
hottest.
remember, I was a teenager, so that.
Joe's got a list of.
Hold on, let me pull up my list of
Just pick one.
crushes.
Yeah.
Depends.
Shane? Was it from Blue's Clues? I'm kidding. He's so young. You gotta love him.
All right,
I love
coming
you,
up.
though.
Wait, I want to say my teen crush.
Oh, who is it? Who is it, Shane?
When I was a teenager.
Tasmanian Devil.
5 years ago.
When I was a preteen to teenager, my crush was Demi Lovato.
Okay, I can see that.
course.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
Very pretty girl.
Yeah, her and Justin Bieber, two beautiful women.
And by that, Shane means he still has a crush on Demi
That's
Lovato.
right. That's right.
Why wouldn't you? She's beautiful.
Coming up, locally, is Clarksville, Tennessee the new record holder for the world's largest spam musubi?
Yum.
And did they also piss off the entire state of Hawaii by doing so? Dars of Chemo's Hawaiian Bar and Grill is going to explain it all. Plus, did VIP Clarksville just put out a sexist magazine of just men?
No.
Joe must be in it.
I wish.
Why
They
weren't
didn't
you
even
in
ask
it?
me. Oh, well, I'll explain that in
it
just
was
a
just
moment.
for men. Joe wasn't in it.
Yeah. VIP
Bethany's
Bethany's got a lot of splaining to do. That's next on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show.
Bada bing.
Clarksville's conversation.
Non-stop Vegas action has arrived. Oak Grove Gaming is now open. Experience a whole lot of Vegas fun, minus the flight, at Oak Grove Gaming. Spin and win big on over 1,300 of the latest and greatest games. Indulge and eat like a king at our 4 fantastic restaurants. Live it up at the lively bars and lounges. Conveniently located off I-24, exit 86, across from Fort Campbell. Just a quick spin away. Plus, now you can reserve your room for when our luxurious 5-story hotel opens later this fall. For reservations and more exciting information, visit oakgrovegaming.com. That's oakgrovegaming.com. Oak Grove Racing, Gaming, and Hotel. So Vegas, so close. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Need a great venue in Clarksville to throw a holiday party? Maybe a family celebration, conference, or business meeting? Hi, this is April Consulo of Office Now, Clarksville's premier event space, and we're proud to announce our beautifully renovated event rooms. They're perfect for small, intimate gatherings to large group settings. We at Office Now offer amenities to include a commercial kitchen, on-site chef, in-house DJ, tables and chairs, and plenty of parking, all at competitive pricing. We are taking reservations now for the upcoming holidays, so visit us at ClarksvilleOfficeNow.com, where Clarksville goes to party with a purpose. Absolutely.
Hey, this is Jeff Robinson, Black Horse Pub and Brewery, here at the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
What you want to do? Want to be
Ballers.
Shot callers. Yeah, White Claw must be on the show today. Well,
showing out.
Check this out. Let's start off with Clarksville. Now they're the new record holder for the world's largest spam musubi. Woo! And if you don't know what that is, we're about to explain it. And also, did they piss off the entire state of Hawaii by doing so? Yeah, Chemo's Wine Bar and Grill. Dar is hanging out with us. Dar. Let's
What's up?
Let's go to the let's go back to Christmas. I'm sorry, New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve.
Uh-huh. Ladies, I hear everything you guys are saying. All right, ladies.
Of course, the one guy on the magazine, I'm like, God, he's beautiful. She's like, he's 18.
I
I'm
hear
going to
you. We're
prison.
not on the magazine yet. We're talking about Chemo's.
I'm going to jail. Okay, go ahead.
You know what I mean? And then I hear everything you guys are saying. I'm just trying to
be respectful and text each other like I do.
Yeah, text. That's it.
If I'm bored by a segment, I'm just like I keep my phone off the camera. I'm just sitting there texting.
Yeah, I get a text
I
by Lawyer Wayne.
I
Move
wasn't
forward.
bored. I was distracted.
Look, we got 15 minutes for Dar, and then we got 15 minutes for Bethany.
Right.
A tight schedule. Let's go.
It's thank you, and it's not even. It's 4 and 4.
Okay.
I apologize. I'm very sorry.
And they just got 30 seconds of mine, so I want some back.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Dar.
yield back to you, Dar.
Yes, sir.
New Year's Eve. Okay, the
Indeed.
spam. Why create the world's largest spam?
Because 2020 doesn't get to just be all bad memories.
Right.
And there's people out there that need help. And I think that the best time to give is when we all need a little something ourselves that remind us why to give. And so in the end, it was really something of, I mean, no kidding, it was that. I was trying to just end this year with something great to remember. And so called a few people, got together, and since we own a Hawaiian restaurant, and spam musubi is kind of one of those very, very specific to Hawaii treats. I got on and found out there was a Guinness World Record for a spam musubi made in 2012, 681 pounds. I said, Clarksville can beat that.
Right.
And we did. And let's feed homeless people while we're at it.
Here, let's take a look at the.
So that's what we did.
Because intern Shane was on location reporting.
He did great.
Let's take a look.
On New Year's Eve in Clarksville, Tennessee, a locally owned Hawaiian restaurant broke the world record for the largest musubi cooked. The creation of the world's largest rice and spam sushi was made for the most selfless reasons, feeding the homeless.
Every single thing that we had that we did here was donated by a local business. The food, the building material, the facility, everything. So every single penny that was raised, which was about $3,000, went directly to the people who need it the most. There was no overhead costs that were needed to be covered. The businesses took care of that, and tomorrow, thousands of people who went without a meal in this new year are going to eat. That's what it was about. That is what I'm proud of.
The event took place at Loaves and Fishes in downtown Clarksville, where it is their mission to provide for those in need.
Our primary mission is to feed the hungry of the Clarksville-Montgomery County area. and that's doing in a daily meal and also in providing pantry goods to other organizations. The new facility at 825 Crossland Avenue is an extremely larger build out to expand the mission, so it's over 15,000 square feet, with a primary mission still to feed those in the community, but it is more of a community-oriented, multi-purpose facility, as you've seen.
Throughout the day, hundreds came out in support, including Water Dog Scuba and Safety, YAPAC Outreach, ArtLink, and the community leaders. The previous record was 628.
Look at the size of that thing.
The new record has nearly doubled.
And so normally they're about 8 ounces or so, and we made one over 1,120 pounds.
As 2020 came to a close, the philanthropic team involved wanted to end the year in a positive light.
No matter what happens, good, bad, up or down, I know that God is there with us. He has our back, and our community is going forward. And you want to know peace and joy in 2021? Get to know Jesus.
For those able to donate
There goes his
money,
Muslim
food,
audience.
or time, visit loavesandfishestn.org.
Yeah, I think the spam did that for us already. Maybe it was turkey spam. I don't know.
Lawyer Wayne, that was good.
Turkey spam.
That was good.
Then he said,
So, hey, no kidding. What that was all about was I just didn't want 2020. I hate saying my team. We
Yeah.
did chemos. We were all sitting there talking about it, and we just said we're not going to let 2020 win everything, and it just all be bah.
Yeah.
And ever heard the story Stone Soup?
Is it short?
It's very short. I know I'm long-winded,
Yeah,
but it's
I know
basically a
you
couple
are,
of soldiers
man.
came in and they didn't have any food. They went to a town and they asked everybody in the town, hey, we need some food, and nobody had anything. So they went out in the middle of the town. They just started. They started boiling a pot of water and they threw 2 rocks in it. People said, "What are you doing?" They're like, "We're making stone soup." Well, what's in it? I got some carrots. Before you knew it, they had an entire beef stew. Like everybody in the town came through it together and fed everybody.
That's awesome.
And so
That's
when
pretty
everybody
cool.
went around and said no, once
Yeah.
they came together as a team, they fed the whole town. It was Stone Soup. Everybody go check out Stone Soup. It was in Elmer. That's what this is about. It's about taking care of people. It's about feeding those who need it. We're all hurting right now. But there's people out there who are hurting a lot worse. It's going to be 22 degrees tonight, and there are folks who are not sleeping inside.
It's true. It's
Right?
true. That's
So
a good point.
to date,
Wow.
that big old spam has fed almost 2,000 people.
That's
pretty
amazing.
impressive.
Good for you.
Nice job. Nice
No,
job.
good for Clarksville.
Good, yeah, good stuff.
hey,
good
that was
stuff.
a good job
for
by
Clarksville.
intern Shane, too. That was
Right?
a good job.
Not a bad job on the video, right?
Shane,
Yeah.
intern, that looked
Good
pretty
narration,
like
everything,
you've been a
man.
newsman for a while.
Good
Right.
cadence, good voice, good job, man.
So let's
Yeah,
give it
you
up
did
for
a great
Shane
job.
over
Yeah,
here.
very good. Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, believe me, a lot of
This was a
editing.
lot of fun
Okay,
to do.
it was a lot of
Joe.
editing. Okay, so it was nice. Yeah, I know, it was very good. Yeah, clap for him. Right.
So for those that don't have a place to go tonight, and it is going to be super
Yes.
cold, are there places that you know of that you can kind of just throw out there real quick?
Yeah, you want to talk to YAPACs, you want to talk to Flourishing Families, you want to talk to Loaves and Fishes, you want to talk to Mana Cafe.
And guess what, Joe?
What's that? What's up, Doc?
YAPAC just opened a branch in Hawaii.
Oh, really?
And I got interviewed by Hawaii. It's
Yeah.
been on Channel 2 News in Hawaii. And I got interviewed by another a radio station there today.
Yeah.
And we're talking about maybe trying to conduct a Clarksville, Hawaii, yearly thing. So
That'd be cool. We'll find it. We'll find out who has the biggest musubi.
We didn't
Thank
get to
you,
Bethany.
Clarksville.
Bethany.
Yes, I know. I'm trying to transition.
Yeah,
You
I know.
people
I can
keep
tell by
talking.
the shut up music.
Right.
So what they're telling you?
Yes.
You know what?
VIP Bethany.
Hello.
I miss you.
I miss you.
Happy New Year.
Happy Friday.
Friday. Oh God, makes me sick.
But you love it.
You got the new magazine out.
We do.
Clarksville, the VIP Clarksville magazine, the sexist all men edition.
Oh my God!
It's
No,
all
this
dudes.
is a beautiful magazine. Look at the guy, right? He's 18. I'm going to prison, but look.
No, sharp
Won't
looking
go to
man.
prison if he's 18.
Right.
17 maybe.
We had a really fabulous.
But does he know how to do karate?
He's actually a realtor and he's killing it.
Good for him.
We had a lot of really amazing things in this issue. The cover shoot was a new thing that Norman Curian had the idea for, and it's called Clarksville's Quintessential Gentleman. So
Did you Photoshop the snow?
no, that was the one day it snowed.
No.
I
Really?
promise.
It was.
I promise.
How
hand
cool.
to
Yes.
God. That was the one day it snowed.
That's
so
awesome.
Josh Vaughn did the cover photography.
Intern Shane, can you put that the cover in front of that camera for a minute? Thank you.
So each one of the gentlemen that you see.
Won't wait.
Got it backwards.
That is LG.
That's why he's an intern.
Oh, leave him alone.
Not bad. So yeah, okay, so good.
Yeah. So each one of the gentlemen that you see, Norman Currian, O'Neill Wiggins, Eric Lehman, and Eric Norman, they each purchased a suit for the young gentleman.
Yeah.
Wedding Bells donated the shoes. They had
Well, downtown. Yeah.
Wedding Bells downtown on Franklin. They had a dinner catered by Chemo's, and they had a whole like mentorship thing. So it was just a really awesome opportunity that we got to capture.
I was thinking about opening my own type of like a bachelor party business.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna call it Wedding Balls.
You're an idiot.
Right? Wouldn't that be great? Like you hire me for your bachelor party and I set it all up in wedding balls.
So how come Joe wasn't on the cover?
Because
Yeah, I did. I love you.
It says gentlemen.
Well,
It says
okay,
gentlemen,
because
Melissa.
you know how amazing the one and only Joe Padula is? How could we put the Joe Padula amongst mere mortals? Outshine to everybody.
You know what it is?
And we couldn't do that.
Don't do
That's
that.
a
son.
good
It's because last time I told them they had nice racks. You know what I mean?
That's exactly why you're not on there. Gentlemen.
Where can people get their? Where can people see your magazines and
We
your nice
have
racks?
350 distribution locations. We have 20 of them are on post. They are all up and down Franklin Street. They
Yeah.
are in.
What do you just put the magazines directly on the ground or something?
No,
yeah,
no.
we paved the street with them.
No, they're
so
in-
you're gonna
they're-
see it.
No, they're in really nice racks.
Okay. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
No,
No, hey, truly, VIP has the best racks in town.
Oh,
They put their magazines all over them. They're amazing.
yeah.
Big
They have it
racks.
at Clarksville Athletic Club. I grab it there all the time, and I think of you every single time.
How much does it cost?
it's complimentary.
It's free.
It's free. Has all the events. It has what's coming. It has businesses.
If you're short on toilet paper, need a lot of fire.
By far, best magazine. in
After
town.
you're done reading it, of course,
Yes.
several times and loaning it to your friends.
That's right.
You know, y'all
You
are
need
really
to
testing
recycle
me
it. Is the
today.
point. It needs to be environmentally friendly. Is the point.
I love it. I love it. Go get them. Go
Hey,
take a
I
look.
do business with. They're the best. Bethany is sunshine in a bottle.
Yes, she is.
Friday. Sorry we couldn't get you on longer.
Oh my goodness! I'm just happy to be here at all.
Traveled
Thank you
all
for
the way up
inviting
here
me.
from Marty Ray.
I
She was hanging out with Marty
did.
Ray Project.
I was hanging out with my friend Marty Ray, and I accidentally crashed their podcast.
Wait, you've been on Marty's show?
No, well, kind of. He didn't invite me, but I was on it anyway.
Sound like you was on the show.
What
You're on the
happened was I went to drop off magazines to him because he does a feature for us called The Beat where he showcases a local artist, and it's really amazing. I can hear it in his like gravelly southern voice. It's fantastic. So I went to bring him magazines, and I didn't realize they were recording a podcast, and then he invited me to stay, and I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Yes. So I sat in what I thought was a couch in the back. Nope, it was a couch in the shot. Then I tried to move further away. Moved further into the shot. So
You got on his show before me. I've had him on the show how many times now? And now
to be fair, he did not invite me to the show.
Well, I got an idea. I want to make a contribution to your magazine, just like Marty Ray. Then, he's got the beat. I want to do a segment called the Beat Off. Okay. And no, hear me.
Joe!
Hear me out. No, hear me out.
Okay.
Your
show, your rules.
It's about like the businesses that are off the beaten path. Okay. Right.
That's
Off the
actually
beat.
a good idea.
Maybe you can say off the beat.
The beat off.
Beat is how we say it in the South.
Oh,
it's
off
the
the
off
beat.
beat.
Sorry, dyslexia. Right. The beat off. VIP.
You are always
magazine.
welcome to contribute to VIP, Joe.
Oh, I love it.
Joey.
Coach
Joey
Chestnut.
Padula.
What'd you learn on the show today?
I learned that intern Shane is a lot more talented than I already knew.
I'm telling you, the kid's good.
Yeah.
The kid's good. Give him some
I
guidance.
ain't saying I'm
Right.
got skill, man.
It's got some skill.
Thank you.
Not bad. Great. Now I got to hear it. Intern Shane.
He is, man. You about the only intern that lasts. I've been hanging around for 3 years.
Yeah, this is true.
I've seen about 10 of them come around.
Right.
But he's like a friend too. He's not just an intern. Everybody
Yeah,
loves
your
Shane.
friend. I can't say that.
We love Shane.
He's
Everybody
actually
loves
in my
Shane.
phone as intern Shane.
I love
Is he
I got it
seriously?
saved.
Melissa, what'd you learn on the show today?
I learned that Chemo's did an amazing thing,
Yeah.
feeding the homeless people in this city.
Breaking
and
a world record.
That's absolutely phenomenal.
For a good cause, yeah.
That's great.
That's fantastic. Dar, what'd you learn on the show today?
That your favorite name is Joey.
Oh my God,
Oh,
Joey.
Lord.
No, I do want to correct one thing. Clarksville won a record.
Very good. I like what you
So-
did there. All right.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
We all can't. I could not. Not I.
Mhm.
We
We.
Chemos could not have done it without all Clarksville. Thank you.
VIP Bethany, what'd you learn on the show today?
I learned that the Joe Padula Show is extra amazing at harboring lots and lots of different opinions and getting through it peacefully.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Thank you, White Claw.
And Lawyer Wayne.
It really should be a sponsor.
Right?
Let's see who owns it first.
So, Lawyer Wayne, what'd you learn on the show today?
I learned that Coach Chestnut was not familiar with Mel Brooks
No.
and his movies.
Well, we gotta.
He got it mixed up
Mel
with.
Gibson.
He actually got it mixed up with Mel Gibson. For those that don't know, Mel Brooks is a famous director of comedies. He is Jewish, and Mel Gibson is a famous director and actor with some opinions on the Jews.
You know,
Oh,
good point.
I see your point.
I saw what he did there.
Hey, I see why you mad that I messed that up. Yeah.
Man, that was 10 years ago, and he ain't living it down.
No, no.
Mel Brooks was actually in World War II, Battle of the Bulge. He was
Yes,
in.
he was.
Yeah, he was in the military.
So I
That's
really,
crazy.
really messed up, huh?
Yeah.
Which side?
All right. All right, Mr. Media Guy, name the famous director who filmed Midway. I mean, like the actual, when it was coming down. They were
Midway.
Not the movie, but when it actually happened.
I don't know. I know Stan Lee was also involved in the armed
Yeah,
forces.
he
and
he was the artist.
He was. Yeah, he was a.
Francis
Yeah.
Ford Coppola.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Him and the DC owner.
Right. Here, Bay, you mind handing off that mic there for a second there? Oh, hi, yeah. What'd you learn on the show today?
I learned Lawyer Wayne can also help you with your drug deals as well as getting.
I think he does that because he knows it's guaranteed business in the near future.
He's just shaking his head like, come on, man.
Dar, swing that microphone over to Intern Shane. What'd you learn on the show today, Intern Shane?
I learned that VIP Clarksville is sexist.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
I'm joking.
All
I'm joking.
male edition.
This kid is learning.
It's just women owned.
I'm sorry.
And our readership is equally and dividedly spaced between men and women.
I don't believe that one for
I
one
had
second.
I can pull our stats, sir.
Uh-oh.
Sir.
Did the head.
I
You
love
can
it.
tell they've been sued before.
As long as she doesn't tilt her head and start taking off her earrings, I'm okay.
I just tilt my
Hey
head
Joe,
for pictures.
watch that.
Yeah, you know what? Let's not. Okay, let's not. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I apologize. Very good, Intern. Bay, what'd you learn on the show today?
Hold on. Okay. Washington.
Oh, Washington, yes.
Yeah.
They have a football team called the Washington Football Team, and Bay lost to them in Madden. That's
Yeah.
what I learned.
20-10.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
John, I'm Madden. He told me the other day.
My boys.
My boys. The Cowboys.
Did they just call it the Washington football team?
Yeah, Washington's crazy. Media's crazy. Don't always listen to one side. Listen to all and talk to people. Conversate with people, my friends. Have a conversation. It's beautiful.
Power to youth.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, it gives a lot of kudos to those who are able to show restraint and listen.
What'd you learn on the show, Joe?
I
About
learned
the
that.
enormous penis cartoon.
I learned that Topanga married a guy well hung.
That looked like Millhouse.
Yeah.
Who has a cartoon in Denmark.
Right, yeah. Topanga. She's off the market. That's what I learned. Maybe I could still go for Winnie Cooper. Yeah. I wonder what Rudy from Facts of Life is up to.
Oh my God. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Rudy, which one was that?
Rudy. Rudy from Facts of Life?
Oh, yeah. I used to love that show.
Maybe. Yeah, where the hell's Rudy? She better not be rerun from What's Happening. I'll be pissed.
Nah, he's dead.
No, is he?
Yeah.
Is he
no.
really?
Yeah.
No, but he was in that Dickie Cox movie.
He died. All
right. Thank you for enabling us to have a conversation. Do me a favor, share this, like your comments, whatever. But hey, we'll see you again soon on the next Joe Padula Show, where America goes to party with a purpose. Absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
Absolutely.